Hey guys, what is up? It is me, the Chosen One, back at you again with another video. As always, shout out to the notification squad. But today we actually have a really interesting article going on in the CSGO community, and it's that a Chinese CSGO hack provider actually got caught by the police. So if you don't know, the Chinese version of CSGO is handled a little bit differently. I actually have a complete another video talking about a little bit of the differences between the Chinese version and the regular version of CSGO. But the Chinese version is run by another company called perfectworlds. It's pretty much the same game with some slight differences. One of them being that they take cheating super seriously, and this can just be shown here by the hack provider actually being caught by the police. I believe to even just get on the game, you have to link your ID or some type of like identification to the game, so that way if you get banned, you're banned forever. They pretty much are trying to make it so that CSGO is a cheater-free game over there in China, because I'm guessing they realize how big of the problem it can be in every other region, because, you know, I actually have videos titled "Why CSGO is Ruined by Cheating," so I guess perfectworld watched my videos and they realize, hey, we need to make it so people don't cheat. And before you tell me that that's stupid, it's just a joke. So to sum this up story pretty quickly, there was a, plugin going on. It was called CSGO Daniel. I'm guessing that's the nickname for it. Everything in the article will be linked down in the description down below. You're going to have to translate it from Chinese, I believe, to English. But if you have Google Chrome, it automatically does it for you. So thank you, Google. But, there was a CSGO Daniel plugin going on, and they said it undermined the fairness of the game and damaged the interest of people getting into the game, because, as you know, people don't want to get into a game with a lot of cheaters. So pretty much what happened is this guy was, doing what a lot of other hack providers here do in the US and pretty much every other region. He was providing cheats for the game. And, in China, I guess they just don't let that kind of stuff slide, because he actually ended up having the police come to his house, and that's where the story gets a little bit interesting. So they actually go to his house and they end up detaining him, and if I'm reading this article right, the relevant provisions of up to 15 years in prison and a legal income of 5 times the fine. So for the production, dissemination, and sale of the plugin, producers of the unlawful personnel, our company will be held accountable. I don't know if the translation is all that good, but it seems like this guy could end up facing 15 years in prison for this. I highly doubt he actually does 15 years in prison for this. It's probably going to be something way lower than that if it's anything like the United States in terms of, having the maximum be like 15 years. But, it's really interesting to see that these guys are coming after these hack providers, and they're saying, hey, you're not gonna, just resell shit that's ruining our game. And right now, a lot of people question why Valve doesn't take cheating more seriously in CSGO and go after these hack providers. And I like the example that perfectworld is setting, that, hey, we're not gonna let you come into our game, and we're not gonna let you sell things that, undermine our game completely. We're gonna send people after you, and we're gonna make sure that you don't do that. So I really feel like we should give props to perfectworld here and the police for going after this guy and making sure that, he isn't illegally selling stuff, because I'm sure he was making a lot of money doing it, and it's really unfair to the company who creates the game, and it's really unfair to the players who do play the game as well. So a lot of people always ask in CSGO, how do we prevent cheating? And it seems like China really does have the answer. They say, in this CSGO uniform, to slowly remind you players to please consciously stay away from the damage to the fairness of the game to illegal producers, actively report cheating, and do not have luck. I think that's a little bit of a messed up translation, but it says, I hope every player can have the integrity of the game. We can work together and maintain a fair and harmonious competitive environment. And that is exactly what I like to hear, and that's the kind of stuff I wish we could see in the retail version of CSGO. I know that there are a lot more players and probably a lot more cheat providers, and it's probably a lot harder to get these people arrested, because, a lot of them probably run outside of the country. Like, they probably run outside the United States, probably run in some pretty sketchy areas, and they're probably not the easiest to find. But it's really cool to see that this hack provider was actually caught by the police, and it's really cool to see that people are really facing consequences for ruining the game and profiting off something that is pretty fucking illegal. So it's really nice to see. I'm really interested to see how this can affect, the Chinese CSGO hack market. Are a lot of people gonna be like, hey, maybe I shouldn't, create hacks and create cheats because I don't want to go to jail over that? While in the United States and a lot of other places, you're probably gonna get a slap on the wrist, and realistically speaking, you're probably not gonna get caught at all. But let me know what you guys think in the comments down below of the Chinese CSGO hack provider being caught by the police. This was a really interesting story. I'm really interested in this and to see how it, affects the regular version of CSGO. I highly doubt it does anything though. Let me know down in the comments down below. If you liked the video, hit the like button. If you dislike the video, hit the dislike button. And if you are new, how about you subscribe? It really does help out the channel, and I do appreciate it. But yeah, guys, this has been the Chosen One Inc. And as always, peace out.